Welcome everyone, and especially Trevor Brooking, who's with me tonight. So just before we start, a few words, Trevor.
Thanks, Peter. Well, the teams are ready, the managers are ready, and the referee is ready. So let's get underway.
The first group stage match, quite possibly the most important game in terms of getting off on the right note too. Both teams, I imagine, will be going for the win today.
Away we go. Let's hope we're in for a cracker.
You never know quite what is going to happen in this game.
Fisas.
Give away possession.
Saitarides. Luque.
Now that's a pinpoint pass.
Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Now have possession here.
Here's Xabi. Play surges forward.
Stopped him well there.
And Baraka. Raul Bravo. And Luque. Xabi. A decent ball in could open the score. Raul!
What a fantastic finish! That's their first of the match. In the opening minutes of the game. Truly world class.
Well, it's been a high turnout, but most of the crowd not happy about that goal.
They're ahead by a goal to nil.
Giannakopoulos down the left-hand channel. An equaliser could be on the cards here.
Trouble for the defence from the left.
Massinas.
A long-range effort.
Fisas. He needs to deliver a good ball in.
How about this? Well worked to win the ball.
15 minutes into the first half. And Zacharakis. And Raul.
He's well beaten to the ball there. Finding space down the middle. Danger here.
Got the shot in, but it's gone over.
He knows that you have to keep making chances on goal. Unfortunately, that wasn't accurate enough.
Cut out well. Looking around for support. Gets it. In the box. And he has a go. Terrific goal. All square. A great effort.
So it'll be interesting to see if they can build on the momentum from that and get another.
It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
That was a gem, Peter.
They've got back on level terms, Trevor.
Yes, but I can't see that being the end of the action. Neither side wants a draw, and I think we'll see them both go all out for the win.
No, it's been snuffed out. Well worked to win possession. Plays it back to the keeper. Too obvious. Xabi. Here's Marchena. All one here.
The right back's got to stay alert.
Zacharakis!
The goalkeeper not too concerned about that shot.
It's true that if you don't shoot, you don't score, but that wasn't quite good enough.
Caristeas.
Zacharakis!
It's over. Too high.
I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
And Raul.
Free kick given by the referee. He's going for it.
Well, the keeper there decided the best option is to punch it clear, but it's a corner.
To the target in the middle. Finds himself in the area.
And that shot is ballooned into the stand. Wasted chance.
I think he knew what he was doing, but just couldn't pull it off.
Baraka. Here's Puyol. Down the right flank.
Pressure on the defence now.
He goes on himself. Now what can he do?
And the goalkeeper puts it out for a corner.
Drives it to the middle. Hits it! Getting towards the last few minutes of the first half.
Raul. An opportunity to take the lead again.
Here comes the cross.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar.
Dabo.
Bassinas.
To the man in space. Stop the attack well.
Saitaridis. Deceptive play there. Sets off an attack down the right.
Here's Zacharakis.
Saitaridis. He hits it.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
The first half is over and the teams head off for the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks. They have managed to pull level before half-time, Trevor.
Yes, they gave the goal away, but they kept the concentration and eventually earned their reward.
A goal each is how this one currently stands. Much to do in the second half then.
Kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. They've switched sides for the second half.
The man picks it up in space and attacks from the right.
In the box.
Over the bar. Not really threatening the goalkeeper there. So what a wonderful chance that was to get something out of this game.
Yeah, that's hugely disappointing, Peter. I think they knew the pressure was on them.
Flag up, caught offside. He was just slightly ahead of the play there.
Delas.
And Zacharakis.
All set up by the through ball.
Goes for a header on goal. Still on the ball here.
Intercepted.
Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat.
Well, no hesitation there by the keeper. Came out and collected.
Good attacking pressure there. Throw in a good area.
Raul Bravo.
Raul!
It's over. Too high.
The pass showed good vision to set that up. I'd love to have seen a better finish, though.
Delas. Well, he found his man. Can he make something of this?
Really stopped in his tracks there.
And Raul. Morientes.
Now inside the penalty area. They're in a good position down the left. Attack came to nothing. Crucial interception in the box.
Karagunis. Karisteas.
Goal kick. And Joaquin. Slides a neat ball through. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. Zacharakis!
And the keeper has it under control.
Baraka. Here's Luque. Can he find the target?
No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post.
Well, it was a good run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
Dabo. He's on the rampage.
A great passage of play. Pressure always on the defence.
Could get a shot away. It's a long shot.
Tied it up by the keeper. We've reached the last 15 minutes.
Here's Joaquin. The route down the right is his preferred option. He's hit the ball in. A throw and given away in a dangerous position. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. He's carried the ball forward.
This puts the defence under real pressure on the right.
Goal inside here.
Couldn't get it on target there. The goal would really have turned this game round, Trevor.
Yes, Peter, I think everyone was aware of that. They just got to be more accurate.
Fernando Torres brought an end to the attack. Wonderfully won there. And Baraka still have the ball. Here's Vicente. Wins the ball, great defending. Here's Zagorakis.
Canisteas.
Sneaks into the penalty area.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar. Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. I think a bad decision, perhaps.
On his chest to control it.
Karagunis. They're in possession down the right flank. Saitaridis.
Here's Marchena. Ball stolen away. Chance here. Raul. And Vicente. He's looking for support.
Time running out. He needs to deliver the cross.
Throw in a good position. Will they employ the long throw here? What can he conjure up here? Fernando Torres.
It's gone out, but it came off the defender.
Can they convert this? Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too.
So running off the ball for the cross.
How about this? The referee's whistle ends the game. No winner here. The match ends in a draw, but I don't think either manager will be too unhappy. Some excellent football on show here. Somehow, Trevor, they have managed to eke out a draw.
It's a great result, and it will feel like a win against a team of that calibre.
So as the fans make their way home, my thanks go to Trevor beside me.
You're welcome, Peter.
And we'll see you at the next match. Goodbye.
The roar goes up as we kick off. A great game expected here, and plenty of goals, we hope. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. He's on the rampage.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
A long-range effort.
Now you'll never score with accuracy like that.
Well, it's back to basics, I think, Peter. The shot just has to be on target, particularly from there.
Canisteas. Bassinas.
Good pass. Still with the ball in good attacking position too.
The keeper's got it. Petit.
Win the ball back. Really stopped in his tracks there.
Goodness.
Now have possession here. And Deco. Still their ball. Good attacking position too.
That's picked up by the keeper.
Fisas.
He's looking for support. Can he find the space? Attack came to nothing. Sturdy defence here. 15 minutes gone.
Thiago. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot.
Knocked out to the space on the wing. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Here's Pauletta.
Oh, it's got through.
And he tries one.
He'll be disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot.
Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did well to find the space for the shot though.
This could be dangerous down the left.
Finds himself in the area. Can they keep defending like that?
Manish.
Well worked to win the ball.
Giannakopoulos.
Straight offside then. Free kick given to the opposition.
Thiago. Keeper comes and takes the ball. Karagunis.
Will he test the keeper? Hung on to the ball in a good position.
Got the shot in. I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target.
Well, you know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
The through pass not accurate enough really, and possession lost.
15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle.
Thiago.
Cut out well.
Petit.
All one here. He's carried the ball forward. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there.
Giannakopoulos.
Receives it in space. He tries his luck. Clearance gathered, has a sight of goal. And Deco. Nuno Gomez.
Keeper's ball. Fisas.
And Zacharakis. Through to the flank. Could be a chance here. Well found by his teammate. And he's having a dig.
Safely into the keeper's gloves.
And Nuno Gomez. Needs a sight of goal.
Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
I think the build-up move from the striker deserved a better finish than that.
1 minute has been shown on the board.
Basinas.
Into the danger area. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half, and the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think.
So how would you describe the game so far, Trevor?
Well, it's not been a classic, but I've seen a lot worse.
Well, we hope it's not going to be the final score, but at the break, it's 0-0.
Second half underway, but will it be better than the first? No sign of any substitutions yet. Gets it. Needs to test the keeper here. And he's gone for goal. He may whip the cross in. Wins the ball, great defending. Worked really hard to get the ball back then.
A good cross should set something up.
They're moving well down the left-hand side. Stop the attack well. Pauletta. Manish. And Nuno Gomez. Slides it through. He takes the ball along the left wing. This looks dangerous. Into the penalty area. The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. An obvious foul there, free kick. He could be booked here. Oh, no. I think the referee is going to keep the cards in his pocket this time. He may not be so lucky on the next occasion. Deco. Won a free kick in a promising area. Can they make it count?
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. You know, it wasn't a very good position. It was rather hit and hope to have a go from there.
And Zagorakis looking for support now.
There's a chance to whip it in.
What a goal! That puts them in front. 60th minute of the game. And he puts it away with his right. The stalemate's over and we have a game on our hands. Okay, it was a bit of a wait, but it was worth it. They've taken the lead. How do you see the game developing from here on then, Trevor?
Well, from the fans' point of view, the goal's great news. Their opponents can no longer sit back, content with things as they stand.
Canisteas. Zagorakis. Chance for another goal, perhaps. Could have been a chance on goal, but the defender has cleared it. Away for the corner. To the target in the middle. Boom, header on goal! Good save by the keeper. Aragunis. So running off the ball for the cross. Here comes the shot. Over the bar. Really threatening the goalkeeper there.
The goalkeeper will be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
And Nuno Valente. A perfect example of how to switch sides effortlessly. All given away. Fisas. To the man in space. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour.
That through ball has put the defence on the back foot.
He cleared. Here's Deco. Just needs half a yard here.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Thiago.
And coming off his line, the keeper picks it up.
Saitarides. The searching pass picks him out on the other side. He could swing it in here. He's in the box. Tries his luck. It's wide to the right post. A reasonable attempt though.
I think he knew what he was doing, but just couldn't pull it off.
Canisteas. Only one goal separating the two teams with just 5 minutes to go on the clock. Finds his man. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Zagorakis. Giannakopoulos. Just needs half a yard here. It was a tricky shot, but the keeper handled it well.
The height was right, but there was not enough power in the shot.
Here's Nuno Gomez. Does well to maintain possession. Caught him late. Conceded a free kick in a dangerous position. Straight at goal. Keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
The referee brings an end to the game. They've done it, a great win for them here. They did everything possible to ensure the victory, and their supporters are going wild. Against all odds, Trevor, they have earned the win.
Oh, it's a remarkable result, and the manager has to take a lot of credit for the way he organised his team.
Thank you, Trevor, for joining me this afternoon. That's all we have time for.
It's been a great afternoon's football, I think, Peter.
And it's goodbye from both of us. Hello and welcome, I'm Peter Brackley. The stage is set, the players are coming out, and with me the unmistakable voice of Trevor Brooking.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Peter. There we are, sat in the best seats in the house. Can't wait.
Well, it's the final group stage match today, and going by the media build-up, it's an understatement to say that both sides will be looking for a result from this match. fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one.
Dirigidos.
He's looking for the target. Really stopped in his tracks there.
Oh, that's a great through ball.
Wonderful defending there. Looking around for support.
And it's a great attacking run down the left. The manager will be disappointed with the keeper there, but the defence reacted well.
Throw in from a dangerous area again. Will he go long here? Got the all-important touch on the ball there. Poor challenge. Free kick awarded. Really stopped in his tracks there.
They've split the defence wide open.
A long-range effort. And it's in the net! Goal! It's the opening goal. Struck it with his right foot.
The fans who turned up en masse today are making themselves heard.
A goal like that will always give your team a huge boost. It's the only goal we've had so far today, so let's enjoy it.
1-0. Can they hang on to this lead? Loskov. And Ismailov. Loskov. May have a go from here. Straight through the defence. On a free kick here. Could be dangerous. This is a great chance for a shot on goal. Angled in towards goal.
Lanalkis. Aragunis. Cut out there and the attack is thwarted.
He's gone for goal.
And a wasted opportunity there, poor effort.
Well, I think the shot didn't connect well enough with his foot there, did it? Unfortunately for him.
Gracias.
Fires it in from quite a distance.
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it clear. It's a corner.
It's up for the aerial challenge.
No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post.
Zagorakis. Nice through ball. Here's a chance. Tries one. It went over the goal line. Goal kick here.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Win possession. The attack came to nothing. He's done it. They couldn't hold on. Off the left post and in.
It's been a tight game so far, and there's not much between these teams in terms of ability. I think we're in for a good battle here.
It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Right, and I think that...
This is turning out to be a cracking game, isn't it, Trevor?
Indeed it is, Peter. It's a joy to be here to see it.
15 minutes left of the first half. Ball held on to there. Oh, great defending there. Delas. Down the right-hand channel. Husev. Lanelkis. Good pass.
The defenders are showing good concentration.
Karagunis. There's a chance for a cross here.
Is there space for a shot?
Nice try, but it was just lacking a little bit of accuracy.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there.
Loskov. Only 5 minutes until the break. Poor pass picked off there. Breaking through. Get the ball back. Here's Loskov. Smertin. Here's Ismailov.
He crosses it in.
Launches it high. There will be 2 additional minutes to be played.
Oh, that's a poor through ball. Giving away possession.
Slice through the defence.
The keeper tidies up.
And he's having a pop.
Into the arms of the keeper.
Just dived in there. Gives away a free kick. And that's a yellow card for him. Maybe a harsh decision, it would seem. He didn't get the ball, and that's what matters to the referee. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks.
So they'll start the second half all square then, Trevor. Can we expect to see changes?
Well, I think the manager will be telling them not to lose concentration, because I suspect it was that lost them the lead in the first half.
It's 1 apiece, that's how it stands, setting up an interesting second half, I think.
Begin the second half. How will the teams respond to their manager's half-time team talks? The sides have been changed for the second half. Dealt with that threat well. Careless pass picked off. Looking for support now.
This puts the defence under real pressure on the right.
Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it?
He wants the chance for a good delivery.
He tries his luck.
Keeper made no mistake there.
Karagunis.
Too long and out of play.
He may whip the cross in.
Zacharakis.
It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough on the shot.
How many times have we seen the goalkeepers having nightmares over those kinds of shot, Peter? The strike was unlucky on that effort.
The first of the day for them. He's being replaced. That's probably down to his poor finishing today, despite being in some excellent situations. Loskov. The defender was quick to see this one.
Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on.
Can he find half a yard here? And he smacks one.
Reasonable effort, but lacked accuracy.
Very difficult to judge the height of a lob sometimes. Perhaps the striker couldn't quite get the distance.
We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. They win possession. Wins possession to stop the attack. He's looking for support.
Karagunis.
What will he do from here? Showed his defensive quality with that interception. Ismailov. Here's Ismailov. Chooses to go down the left flank. Trouble for the defence from the left.
It's not a bad-looking ball.
And the cross is put into safety by the quick thinking there of the defender. Corner.
It's into the middle. It's been hacked away. Kept it well, still on the attack. Wins a free kick in a promising position. What will they do here? The ref just wants a word with him by the looks of it. Probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check.
Play pushes forward then.
Where is the defence? And he has a go. Oh, it's in! They still have the momentum. That was his second goal of the game.
You know, I wouldn't rule out the way he's shaping up.
What did you make of the goal, Trevor?
They have the slimmest of leads at 2-1. It looks like a substitution is going to be made.
Gusev.
Almost 75 minutes have gone.
Giannakopoulos. Bassinas.
He's off on the long run. Can he create something? Tries one.
And the keeper has it. Gusev. Runs with the ball towards the right flank.
Dealt with that threat well. Here's Zacharakis.
Great save, he did well there.
His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. That pass has made it through. To the man in space. Takes the shot. for support now. Final whistle is approaching and there's only one goal in it here. No, it's been cut out.
Gidichenko.
Ball given away.
Aragonis.
Free kick given by the referee. Here's a chance. Sturdy defence there. Well found there. Attack came to nothing. Went in and won the ball too. Down the left. Good pass. Struck it from distance. The referee's whistle ends the game. With this win, they are in the final tournament. Well, that for me has to be among the best games I've seen this season.
Oh, it was a fascinating game. And the 90 minutes whizzed by.
Well, that's it for this afternoon's broadcast, so thank you, Trevor.
Thanks, Peter. It was a great game.
And from us both, good afternoon. A warm welcome to you all this afternoon. I'm Peter Brackley, and assisting me today, the one and only Trevor Brooking.
Hello and thanks, Peter. And what a build-up we've had for today's game.
So much at stake here, as a win means qualification to the next round. There should be absolutely no lack of passion, that's for sure, from the players or their respective supporters. And we could be in for a fierce and fiery encounter for the next 90 minutes or so. A match that could shape up to be fast and furious. A great one for the neutrals. Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce. And Scholes brought an end to the attack. He continues his run down the left. They're moving well down the left-hand side.
Great cross.
Delas. Aragonis.
No let-up for the defence here.
Solid defence in the box. Great work to win the ball. Carries the ball through the middle.
No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
Here's Scholes. Wonderfully won there. Possession lost there. Down the right-hand channel. Now here's a chance. They're defending well, very well indeed. Beckham. Here's Lampard.
They're off on the counter-attack.
Possession maintained, chance here. Still in possession, in a good position here. Scholes. Here's Lampard. Finds his teammate. That's an angled cross.
No, he didn't hit that one well enough. Not a bad effort, though.
I think that maybe he didn't quite connect with the strike. The keeper will be asking questions of his defence there.
Delas. They intercept the pass.
Here's Terry. Scholes. Rooney! He scored! They're in front. Truly world class. It was a superb ball in behind the defence.
Yes, it's always hard to defend against a team that can play that kind of football.
It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead?
Aragonis.
He's carried the ball forward.
Gracias.
Got the all-important touch on the ball there. And Owen held on to the ball there. Owen. Ball given away there. Nice through ball.
The keeper comes forward. and the ball ends up in his arms.
Ball one here. And Beckham. Owen. Showed his defensive quality with that interception. He's looking for the target. That's a good ball in. Can he get a shot away?
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
He intercepts. And Owen. Owen!
And the defence really dug the keeper out of that one. Throw in. Making good progress down the left wing now.
The defenders are showing good concentration.
Runs with the ball towards the right flank.
Passes back to the keeper.
And Lampard reads it well.
Here's Lampard. Just didn't get anywhere near the ball. Free kick. He could be in trouble here. The ref has a word with him, but it's only a warning. I think he needs to be careful, though, with his tackling from now on. A difference of 1 goal here with the half-time break coming up.
Finds his man.
Dealt with the threat expertly. Top quality close control.
Canisteas.
And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. Could so easily have gone into the book then, but the ref has taken a lenient view there. It's a long shot. Oh, it's gone in! It's a valuable equaliser. Just before half-time.
He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner.
Well, now it's all back level. This game could really open up. Both teams desperately want the win here.
Goal apiece, the score's level at 1-1. Hasn't managed to get that one through.
Controls it well. Good running off the ball.
What will he conjure up now? Heads it! It's the end of the first half, and the players head off for the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. Well, Trevor, having gone a goal down, they managed to haul themselves back into it before the break.
Yeah, you're right, Peter. They did well, and that's going to make the second half very interesting.
So the goal advantage was lost, and it stands at 1-1 going into the second 45 minutes.
As the second half kicks off, let's hope we're in store for a great half of football here. They've switched sides for the second half. Dabo. Trying to open up the defence. And he shoots! That's far wide of the right-hand post. So what a wonderful chance that was to get something out of this game.
Yeah, that's hugely disappointing, Peter. I think they knew the pressure was on them.
And Lampard. Castaños. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. And he gets shot away. Rooney! He makes sure of it this time. Here's real danger. Knocks it along the floor. Lampard. Here's Terry. Pass lacking there. Threads it through perfectly. Great work to win the ball. And Lampard. Owen! It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough on the shot.
I think he made the right decision to have a go. Perhaps he was unlucky on the strike.
Zagorakis.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Trouble for the defence from the left.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
Cleared away. We've reached the hour mark. Here's Rooney. Does well to keep the ball. And Rooney. Clear. Here's Lampard. Gary Neville.
That was a superb interception.
Castaños. Giannakopoulos. Tries his luck. That's picked up by the goalkeeper. Here's Lampard. Owen. Well cut out. Here's Zagorakis. To the man in space. Just over the bar.
Well, it was hit with plenty of pace, but just not on target.
Scholes, approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Finds a teammate. Clearance gathered, will he have a go? And Owen now have possession here. Gracias. Punched away. And that's pushed behind by the keeper, corner. Drives it to the middle. It's cleared. Dabo. Delas. Ball held on to there. Saetaridis. Karagunis.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
And Gary Neville. Ball not given away here. He's well beaten to the ball there. Castaños. Attack came to nothing. and Gary Neville. Nice footwork. Don't give it away there. The scores are level, and all that remains on the clock is 5 minutes. Can anyone get the game winner here? Dealt with that threat well.
Chance for a good cross here.
Slid into space on the flank. Opportunity here. Will be 1 extra minute. Dabo knocks it through.
Well, quick thinking there got them possession.
Crossing opportunity. Shot him down there. Free kick given. The yellow card is out here. A booking for him, and he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game.
He's set up nicely for the cross here. And the keeper has it under control.
The referee has called for the end of the second half. The score's level. No winner after 90 minutes. Will there be one, though, after extra time? It's been a great game, Trevor.
Oh, it's been a blinder, Peter. End-to-end action.
So here we go, into the first half of extra time. How do you expect extra time to pan out now, Trevor?
Well, it looks like being the survival of the fittest. There's a lot of tired legs out there.
Chooses to go down the left. They're in possession, down the left wing. The shot took a deflection off a defender there. Sailing across the face of goal. And Dyer. And Scholes.
Now that's a pinpoint pass.
Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Fisas. Great work to win the ball. Stopped him illegally, says the ref. Here's a strike. Gloriously done. Finally, they've taken the lead. Just before the end of the first period of extra time. Great goal from the forward.
When they're in this kind of form, they really are irresistible.
They put themselves in front, Trevor. Can they hold on now for the win?
Well, as long as they keep the concentration, I don't see why not.
Fine through ball down the middle. It's an open goal. A magnificent goal. They've scored a second goal in succession. That's his second. What did you make of the goal, Trevor?
Full marks to the finish, but for me it was the pass which split the defence and stood out. They may try to defend this lead now. Here's Scholes. Scholes bursts through.
Clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his. Stay on the ball there. Gives it away. Slack defending. The ball is still loose. And that's the end of the first half of extra time. So we've had the first 15 minutes of extra time. Still we're no closer to knowing who's going to go on to win this extraordinary game.
Well, it's been such a good game, Peter, isn't it?
Can we break the deadlock in this second period of extra time? Let's see if the second half can produce a winner. Gracias. Will this be a goal? Hits it again. Gracias. And he's going for it. And Scholes. Vassell. Here's Rooney. Dyer. So running off the ball for the cross. Here's Rooney. Now what can he do? Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. He cleared. Still on the ball here. Owen. Turns defence into attack there. And Terry. That's tidy footwork. Sends it back to him. Here's Lampard. The referee brings an end to the game. They are through to the next round. They have done very well to come from being a goal down to win the match.
Oh, exactly, Peter. They've worked hard. Never gave up, and as a result, they've got the reward. A very fine display.
They certainly earned that win. Well, that's all we have time for this afternoon, so thanks to Trevor Brooking for joining me.
It's been a pleasure.
And from myself, Peter Brackley, Trevor Brooking, and all the team at Konami, goodbye. semi-final is underway. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Possession gained there. Looking around for support.
And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball.
Rehhagel.
Oh, a vital clearance. Quick thinking from the defender.
And Stam. Here's Rehhagel down the right flank. Chooses to go down the left flank.
Chance to cross.
What can he do from here? Kaku. Held on to the ball there. Well worked to win possession. Hang on to the ball there.
The move on the left, set up from the through ball.
He had to get there and he did. Knocked it through. And Robin threads it through the defence. Mackay. Astonishing goal. That's the under. 15 minutes play. A great shot into the left-hand corner. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Yes, that was an absolute classic.
1-0. Can they hang on to this lead? That is sloppy play. And Kaku.
The keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball his. Dirigidos.
He's off on the long run. And Kaku. Robin. Win the ball back.
A great skill. Here's a chance to whip it in.
In the penalty area.
They're moving well down the right-hand side.
And he's having a go. Solid defence in the box. Mackay. Nice footwork. Van Nistelrooy.
Oh, that chance was just thrown away.
The pass showed good vision to set that up. I'd love to have seen a better finish, though.
Almost 30 minutes gone. Really stopped in his tracks there.
He needs to deliver a good ball in. Making good progress down the left wing now.
They keep the pressure on by winning a corner. Who's waiting in the middle? No whistle there. Fair tackle, says the ref.
Giannakopoulos.
Down the left flank.
Plenty of options for a cross.
They're moving well down the left-hand side.
All one here. Here's Van Nistelrooy. They can swing it in from the left wing. Stop the attack well. Receives it in space. Flag was up, just caught offside there. Good call though by the assistant referee. Zagorakis. A lovely ball through. The keeper's got it. Stam. And Koku. Basinas. There's space on the wing.
Good passing with a lovely little touch.
A minimum of 2 minutes to be played for stoppages. Don't give it away there. And Stam. Mackay. Knocks it through to the front line. Chance in the box. He's punched it away.
Well, he didn't catch it, but he did make it safe by punching it out of play.
It's into the middle. And he's having a dig.
That's picked up by the keeper.
It's the end of the first half here. The players go off for a break. And I wonder what words of advice their managers will have for them.
How did you see that half, Trevor? A single goal divides the two teams at the moment then. As we eagerly await the second half, it's 1-0.
We begin the second half. How will the teams respond to their manager's half-time team talks? No substitutions yet as we go into the second half.
Giannakopoulos.
Cleared away. Timely interception. Mackay.
Too obvious.
And he's off along the left touchline. Managed to cross, but no one there at the end of it. And Zagorakis turns defence into attack there. Mackay. Knocked it through. Van Nistelrooy. Great interception to break that one up. Zagorakis.
Karagunis.
Here's Zagorakis. A long-range effort.
No, that was never going to go in. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
15 minutes of the second half gone. Will there be a goal here? Mackay! A magnificent goal! They stretch their lead to 2 goals. He was on hand for the rebound.
What do you make of that, Trevor? Could the keeper have perhaps done better with the initial save?
Well, there's always the risk if you don't hold on to it or tip it behind.
Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent.
Karagunis.
Zagorakis. for it.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. And Robin. Kaku. He wins that aerial challenge. There's no stopping him. Real chance here.
He took his chances, but that wasn't going in.
Well, it was a good run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
Grecia.
Win possession here. Here's Zacharakis. Slides a great ball through. Wins possession to stop the attack. And they still have possession here. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right.
The fans will be disappointed there.
The keeper made the right decision, I think. It's never easy in a one-to-one situation.
That pass didn't make it. The ball still with them here. And Van Nistelrooy. Slip through the gap. Mackay!
I thought he was going to catch it, but he's punched it out clear for a corner.
To the target in the middle. Incredible block. It's in! Brilliant! They have taken a pummeling. That's an accurate, powerful header.
Well, they're cruising along now.
Right, Trevor, it's 3-0 and they are looking good. It's 3-0 and they don't look like giving anything away. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Chopped him down there. Has to be a free kick. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game. The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Van Bronckhorst. He's carried the ball forward. More cross, really. And it's there! Things are looking desperate now. He's squeezed in his second goal of the game.
He looks to be in tremendous shape today. It's been caught perfectly and gave the keeper no chance.
It's 4-0 and they're running away with this one.
Aragonis.
Wonderfully won there. Dived in recklessly, free kick awarded. Oh, it's a red card. Well, I'm sure the manager, not to mention the player himself, will have some harsh things to say about that afterwards. But the referee has made his mind up. Who will take it?
He knocks it in.
And the keeper has it.
Bassinas.
Down the left.
Cleared out of danger. The defence looking strong here.
They win possession.
Nicely set up by the through pass there. That's wide. Couldn't get the accuracy then.
Well, I think the shot didn't connect well enough with his foot there, would it? Unfortunately for him.
Two additional minutes being shown on the board. A mistimed lunge gives away a free kick. It's a yellow card. It was a bad tackle, and the referee has taken exception to it and says that is bad enough for a booking. They're still on the attack here. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Now here's a chance.
And the goalkeeper puts it out for a corner.
It's into the middle.
That's a well-timed clearance.
The whistle goes, and that's it. Now all they have left to play for is third place. It's a heavy loss, Trevor, but the margin of defeat was a bit unfair in the end, do you think?
Yes, Peter, they didn't do that badly, and I don't think they deserve to get beaten by such a large margin.
And that closes our coverage this afternoon. My thanks to co-presenter Trevor Brooking.
Thanks, Peter.
And it's goodbye from both of us.
Big roar from the crowd as the game gets underway. A great atmosphere here. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Holds on to the ball.
Well, he was never under threat and came off his line well for that.
Saitarides.
And Zagorakis. Free kick given by the referee.
Bassinas.
And Zagorakis.
Poor effort, got the shot in, but it was way off target.
I think he made the right decision to have a go. Perhaps he was unlucky on the strike.
Vieira. Cut out well.
Caristeas.
A good cross should set something up.
Into the box.
He punches it clear.
Well, the keeper couldn't catch it, but punched it to safety and out for a corner now.
It's into the face of goal. Still on the ball here. And he lays it back. Looking around for support.
Rotten. Keeper comes and collects it. Capsis. And Zagorakis. Saitaridis.
Good pass. Can he make a chance?
The keeper did well, pulling out a great save to save his team.
And Sanyol. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Great defending there.
And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball.
Zagorakis.
Deceptive play there, sets off an attack down the right.
Tries one from distance. They're defending well, very well indeed. Capsis.
And he finds his man in space on the left.
Stop the attack dead then.
Saha.
That's tidy footwork. Great ball through. And Vieira stopped him illegally. Free kick. The ref just wants a word with him by the looks of it. Probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check.
Gumas. Bassinas.
Zidane. The danger is snuffed out.
Saha.
Wins possession to stop the attack.
Runs with the ball towards the left flank.
They give away possession.
Capsis. Bassinas.
That's a threatening through ball. Struck it from distance.
Picked up by the keeper.
Here's Zagorakis.
Caristeas.
Here's a chance. Fantastic goal. There's the opener. That's his second of the competition.
The defenders just couldn't get close enough to him, could they?
Well, the movement and the anticipation was so good, and that's always difficult to defend.
So that will have lifted their spirits. Just a one-goal lead, though.
Would an attack down the right side be worth it? Win the ball back.
They're breaking out quickly here.
Looking for support now. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. And Zidane. Only one goal in it here, with 5 minutes to go to half-time. He's carried the ball forward. Whistle blows, and I think the referee did hesitate a little there, but decided to call the foul anyway. On the ball here. Well maintained there. No way through.
They're off on the counter-attack.
Real chance here. Wins possession to stop the attack. Bad challenge there, free kick given. The first 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here.
Well, the goal came eventually in that half, Trevor. Did they deserve to concede one?
Well, I think the strong attacking play certainly merited the goal, but I think the game itself is very much open as it stands, Peter.
1-0 the score. I think we may see that change in the second half.
We start the second half. The managers have had their say during the break. Let's see how the players respond.
No sign of any substitutions yet.
What a through ball. Now inside the penalty area. Dealt with the threat expertly.
Zaha. The keeper comes and collects it. Gracias.
In possession and getting forward here. Kept it well, still on the attack. What will he do from here? Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Hang on to the ball there. Slice through the defence.
Rotten. He could swing it in here.
It's going right in front of goal. Kept possession well on the attack here.
You've got to be better than that to trouble this keeper.
You're right, he took that with ease.
Zagorakis.
Oh, a marvellous through pass.
That's easy for the defence.
Slip through the gap.
Can they keep defending like that? Rotten.
And Zidane. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. A poor attempt at a pass. Vieira.
Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over.
The shot just wasn't up to the mark there.
Delas.
And Zagorakis.
Basinas.
That was an obvious foul. And Zagorakis. Capsis. Sends the ball wide. It's a decent ball in. A magnificent goal. They're now 2 goals up. That's a splendid header.
Well, I wonder, is a pattern emerging here? They're looking confident.
The keeper was left helpless with that header.
There was nothing he could do when the cross came into the area. It was so accurate.
They now have a 2-goal cushion at 2-0. Zidane. Here's Vieira. Still with possession. They can attack from here. And Vieira. Zidane. Holds on to the ball.
Rotten.
Gets it in space. The defence has done well so far. Offside flag raised. He was just in an offside position then, so free kick to the opposition. cut out well.
Gracias.
Plays it into space behind the defence.
That was a poor pass.
Now have possession here. He's looking for support. Now inside the penalty area. Ball one, good defending there. Wiltor. Zidane.
Saha. The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms.
Here's Vieira. Turan. The danger is snuffed out. Is there room for a shot? A brilliant finish. It's raining goals. The goal came from the forward.
Coming back from 3 goals down is going to be tough.
Yes, thank you, Trevor. So it's 3-0. They've opened up a 3-goal lead. Surely that's game over, Trevor.
You'd have thought so. It's been a fine all-round performance.
We're into the last 5 minutes. Henry in the right place at the right time. They're defending well, very well indeed. It's out of play, and that's a goal kick. Cut it out nicely. Won the ball well.
Karagunis. They're making good progress down the right side.
And he's gone for goal.
And the keeper will be breathing a huge sigh of relief. Lucky there were no strikers around to pick it up.
Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left.
The danger passes with a timely deflection. It is a corner though.
They play it short. Has a pop from there. The referee ends the game here. Victory at least gives them the consolation of finishing third. Well, Trevor, this was a result that really did come out of the blue.
Oh, you're right, Peter. They were huge underdogs today, but they did everything right and deserved the win.
And that's really it for the broadcast this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
No, it's been great fun, Peter.
And from us both, good afternoon.